What's up and welcome y'all, it's Brandy here with another reaction video. Today we will be reacting to Jesse Lee Peterson, Savage Moments Part 13. Let's get right into this video, okay?
Are you a Christian?
I am not.
You're not a Christian?
No.
And where do you put yourself as concerning religion?
Maybe I'm multi-religious, if that makes sense.
No.
I am a person who believes in faith and goodness holistically.
Mason, I've noticed that women today, not all, but mostly liberal women, they seem to be, they pretend to be tough, but yet when you see these type of movements, they are saying that they're weak. You know, they need laws and they accuse men. It's as though they don't know how or have the strength to say no to a man or to walk away. Whereas when I was growing up, women were stronger. And if they didn't want to do anything with you, you knew it. You said, okay, fine. You know, what happened to these women that they're so weak that they need to pass laws? They're always complaining. They're starting movements. While yet you hear them say, oh, I'm a strong woman. I'm strong. I'm wonderful. You know, it's like they're lying. A lie is in there somewhere, because a strong woman or a strong person wouldn't be crying and passing laws and trying to hurt other people. They would defend themselves. They would go on with life because life offers so many challenges. Are they weak or are they strong? I don't know what they are and what they want. And it's mostly liberal women, feminist kind of people.
We have found that it actually takes great strength to come forward to tell your story. And
it doesn't take much strength to do that.
It does.
It takes strength to say, hey, guy, I don't want to have sex with you. Leave me alone.
There were plenty of white, privileged oppressors that took advantage of the system to continue to abuse and oppress African Americans who are great contributors of society.
When did that happen and when?
All throughout history. As soon as white people started going to Africa and pulling people against their will onto slave ships.
That didn't happen. That's a made-up lie. The blacks were sold to the Arabs by other blacks, elitist black, rich blacks, kings, and then those Arabs took them to other parts of the world and sold them. The white man didn't just go to Africa to get some Negroes. That was made up.
Either way, they were sold against their will. A human being is not to be bought or sold. They're not a commodity.
But it wasn't about a so-called white privileged male.
Okay, let's substitute the word white for Arab then.
No, yeah, it was.
That's fine.
The Arabs who did it, and yes, maybe that was wrong, but the white man didn't do it. So likewise,
but it was still wrong.
It's such a very interesting point you're making, because likewise, these liberal women, they could be making up lies too, just like you thought that was the truth. They could be pushing a lie as well with a hidden agenda. Is that possible?
No.
Do you consider yourself a feminist?
I consider myself a human being.
How about a feminist?
I consider myself a human being.
How about a feminist?
I consider myself a human being.
I can see that you're a human being, but do you consider yourself a feminist?
It's a good question. That's something that's been asked of me quite a lot recently.
Sure, yeah. And what is feminism?
Okay. Well, feminism is a movement both socially and anthropologically in recent modern history, although it has existed previously throughout civilization in many cultures, whereas it's concerned for women's rights, whether that's equality or education or the right to work or reproductive rights, and that happens through social activism, through lawmaking, education, so on and so forth. My definition, I think a feminist, in its most fundamental, just so we're clear, the most fundamental, simplest form, is somebody that looks at a woman and goes, hey, you're cool.
That's a very interesting statement. And so I need a short answer.
Okay.
I've never asked anyone this before. How does a man look at a woman and not think she's attracted and think sex? How is that possible?
They make a choice not to do it.
But it's okay for men to look at women and go, yeah.
I think any man
Mamma
that says
mia.
that they, if any man says that they don't do that
Right.
in their head, they're probably lying.
Yeah.
Probably.
And women too, right?
Absolutely. It's
Yeah.
a human thing.
Are feminists in competition with men? Yes or no?
Some of them are, some of them aren't.
I got that
is-
impression from those godless women at the Golden Globe Award that they were in competition with men.
Some of them are, some of them aren't.
Do you love men?
Do I love men?
Uh-huh.
I do.
You know.
I do.
And what is love?
I think that, what is human love? Like, what is love between two people?
No, just what is love? A woman accused a man of sexual assault.
Mm-hmm.
Should we just take her word at it or just hear her out but wait until the evidence presents itself?
I think, well, I mean, being the founder of the I Believe You project, our aim is to have belief be the default position for all survivors of sexual violence.
Before the proof?
I think that it's important that we hear them out. It is what is
But
not okay.
Believe it though, right?
There are countless women and men who have brought forth proof to community leaders, the system, law enforcement, whatever, and they are disbelieved regardless of the
Well,
proof.
that's a different story. But just because someone says it, should we believe them just because they said it?
I think it's worth reserving judgment.
I have a friend.
I'm gonna cut this video up because I have in order for me to give my reaction, my opinions and everything, I have to wait until after the video is done playing in 13 minutes. Now I kind of want to jump in now, just in case this may be a different topic now. But with what he was saying, Jesse Lee Peterson, he's the type of guy that makes you contradict yourself. You know, his what type of approach though? I don't want to sound rude and say a-hole approach. Is very intimidating. Okay? It's very much intimidating. Like, I know if I was sitting in front of that man and talk, I would probably stumble over everything that I say. Because one, I'm shy. I already stumbled in front of this camera and nobody's around but my child. I just know he's intimidating. But with sexual assault, my personal opinion about that, like, today there are some men that do not know how to control themselves. They don't. Like, okay, it's natural to look at a human being and find them attractive. Look, don't touch type of situation. That's how it is when you find someone attractive. You can look, you can have what you say in your head, but never harass anyone. And it's women like that too. I can't even just say men, but me being a woman, I was speaking from a woman's perspective. But there are women out there that's just as aggressive as a man when it comes to sexual attraction, lust. Like, some people, let me say some people, don't know how to control themselves. And they are impulsive, and they just do acts of they're just impulsive and inappropriate all around, you know. So if somebody ever was to come forth with someone sexually assaulted me, have proof, yes, have proof, but also don't pass judgment off. Like, so don't pass judgment off yet. until you have complete proof. Because there have been people who have lied about it just because they wanted to seek revenge. They just wanted to hurt somebody else and all this other stuff. It's just a lot. So you can never really know until there's evidence, like hard factuals, just proven. You know what I'm saying? But I can say if someone is so, the most you can do before evidence is just comfort a person. Like, oh, it's gonna be okay. I mean, a lot of people don't want to hear that, but what else can you really do without evidence to know? So that I can't agree on. But as far as making laws and stuff like that, like being a woman, we want to be strong, but we also want to tap into our femininity. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Whatever. Like me personally, as a woman, I like to be feminine. I'm a submissive one, like person, lady, young lady. I can be submissive, but it's a on and off thing with me. You know, I know I'm a person. It's certain times that I will and will not be submissive as a woman. You know, I am a woman. I am independent. I am myself, but protection, feeling protected by an alpha is it's a different feeling. You know, it's something different. Not every woman is like me. Is like that. There are some women who just want to be. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I said that right. But there are some women who just want to be the aggressor, period. The aggressive one, period. The strong one. The independent one. To do it myself. I don't need nobody. Da da da. That's okay. Everybody, there are people like that. Like, hey, it is what it is. But it's crazy. I never heard of the I Believe You, that organization. I've never heard of it, and that's kind of crazy. But we're gonna dive deeper into this. We're gonna finish it off. I stopped at 7:10. I will maybe put that in the description box. Yeah, stopped at 7:10. You guys, we're gonna continue this video. The original link to the video will be down in my description box. Make sure y'all go like, comment, and show some love and support to that video. I enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time. Bye.